What's going on, everyone? Jack here from Halfchrome, and I've got something really exciting today. This is the DJI Avata 2, and it is a fantastic drone. I love it, but it's like $1,500. I got my hands on the new DJI Avata 3 and some really cool stuff. This guy right here, yeah, it is only $70, and DJI is marketing it under a new brand. It is the P.Ass through X226, and I'm going to tell you all about this thing. It is fantastic. Let me just start with the camera. This is a 480p camera. It looks like it was shot on a VHS recorder. And this camera, yeah, you can move it up and down just like you would with the Avata. Ratchets into place. Great little feature. We even have a camera on the bottom for stability. They say you can even switch to this camera. Look at that tiny little camera. I imagine it's probably not even on par with the one in front. I couldn't figure out how to do it. But wait, it gets better. This drone comes with a set of FPV goggles. Now they call them VR goggles because they want you to be confused. You can put an SD card in right here, but it will not record. But the best part about these is the design. Look at this hard plastic. It absolutely will not fit my face, so I get all sorts of good light leakage. Also, it kind of rubs against your nose and even kind of scratches your forehead. Super uncomfortable. But the best part is not even that, but the unusability for the latency, the jittery picture, the field of view that is roughly 12 inches. Yeah, this is a special design. But look, it's got a camera in the front, and you can switch to this camera and click the record button to almost record your footage. Pretty ingenious design. I mean, I really want to thank politicians for their policies and their tariffs that have created this new wave of drones. We're going to continue to get imposters at really low prices that are actually still pretty inflated, because why would you want to spend $1,500 on a drone from DJI when you can have the P.Ass through X226 drone and things like this? We're just saving money left and right, waiting for that American company to jump into the consumer drone market. I'm sure that Skydio is going to do it. They have plenty of military contracts and contracts with police departments and things like that where they're buying drones for tens of thousands of dollars. I'm sure they want to make something for the consumers. That makes sense. We don't want to pay $1,000 for a drone. We want to pay $70 for something like this. Now look at this. It even has brushless motors. That actually is pretty solid. We've got this 4-blade design, and it's got this beautiful hum to it. Kind of tells me these really aren't properly balanced. Actually does a fairly impressive job of doing a nice little hover, and you can do that from 6 to 10 minutes. You get 6 to 10 minutes of flight with this guy, and it's got a range of up to 200 meters. That's 2 football fields away. Now, you could risk this thing and fly it 2 football fields away. There's no way that you're going to have a Wi-Fi signal that far, but the drone will go that far. And the other thing that's really nice with this ducted design, now sure, it will protect your propellers. It's going to keep your hands safe. There's even a prop guard option, so you don't stick your fingers in there. But it does a really nice job of catching the wind. This thing kind of acts like a kite. So if you don't have it in high mode and the lightest gust of wind comes through, this thing is going to perform just like a kite, and you're gonna dance around trying to get this thing back. Lots of really innovative things have gone into this new Avata 3 that DJI again is hiding under this P.Ass name. So just kind of keep that in mind. P.Ass. Maybe it's past, but I think that dot is really important. So it's the P.Ass through X226 drone. That is what you're looking for when you're trying to find the new Avata 3. There are a couple different options, right? You can get the VR goggle option with this beautiful remote control. Your phone kind of stays up there. There are a bunch of buttons on here that don't work or don't do anything, or I can't figure out how they operate. But I've really only been flying a few drones for a few years. So there's probably a better explanation. I mean, I did look at the literature, but I don't speak really good Chinese, so it was moderately helpful. But if you don't want this option, and I'm not sure why you wouldn't, they do make another option with a controller with a screen. That's actually the one that I ordered, and I got this one instead, so that's cool. They knew that I wanted something different, and they sent that to me instead. So kudos to DJI/P.S for doing that for me. Now, since I couldn't figure out how to get things saved to this SD card, I did record from my phone, so you can see the beautiful footage that comes out of this thing. Now, keep in mind, it's going to remind you of the good old days when you're watching VHS tapes on those square TVs. If that's something you're interested in, then this is the drone for you. Now, to be fair, it was actually kind of stable, and it flew decently when it was not windy and close to me. And for 80 bucks, what am I really expecting? Am I expecting DJI quality? No. Who wants that? Not us. We certainly don't. So we want this garbage, or we want some American company to make something that is slightly inferior to DJI at a higher price. That, I think, is the goal of these tariffs. I think we're starting to see some pretty solid results. If you're looking for one of these things, there is a link down below. If you're a glutton for punishment, you can go ahead and get that. Or if you're looking for something different, or you want to learn more about some of these other drones that I've flown, or some other options that might be out there, make sure you take a look at that. I got tons of videos from FPV to mini drones to the big old monsters that can really get the job done. Thanks for watching. Good luck, everyone, and happy flying.